tale of two halves. Thank goodness the game is still 40 minutes. Mississippi State was outstanding out of the gate. Really reminiscent of the way they played last night. Made a lot of shots. We're playing with a lot of confidence. We were a little bit back on our heels, but it tested our guys' resolve. And, I challenged them at halftime that if we want to make a change, let's make the change. If not, we're going to go home. Our guys don't want to go home yet.
All right, we'll take your questions for either of the student athletes. Raise your hand, and we'll get a mic to you. Go ahead and start in the front.
Marshall, you're searching, and then finally you get one, and they start to fall for you, and it seemed like that was a real spark. I mean, did it just take a little bit for you? Did you start to feel it eventually?
Yeah, I mean, I was feeling it there in the first half. There was like 3 or 4 of them that rolled in and out, the most roll in and outs I've ever had. And but they were there, and then missing some, so work it around. And then it was coming. It got to crunch time. It was time shots had to be made.
Next question in the middle on the aisle.
For Marshall, you had a couple possessions in a row where you forced a turnover. Do you think your defense actually helped change the course of the game midway through the second half?
Maybe some. Normally the other way around. No, just try and make a big play somewhere else. That's what coaches emphasize. Coach always says players make plays, and a lot of times we get to thinking that that's only on the offensive end, and they're always trying to reiterate to us, you can make a big play on defense if you want to.
Question on the far right.
Marshall, what do you remember about that game in Athens against Georgia, and are you eager to get another shot at them?
Oh, yeah, definitely ready to play them again. They got us, and what I remember is Gaines had a really good game, shot the ball well, and we had our chances, had a couple bonehead mistakes that hurt us in the end, but we're excited for the opportunity to play them again.
Okay, question on the right.
That's for Marshall and Jarvis. I mean, they were up 51-38 with 16:42 left in the second half, and then y'all just seemed like wore them down. Did y'all sense that y'all were just continuing to wear them down, and they eventually just had nothing left?
Marshall.
Oh yeah, that's our prime position, being down with halfway through the second half, being down by 10 or something. That for some reason, I don't know what it is, but when we're there, you better watch out. That's our spot.
Same for Jarvis.
Well, we just had to try to finish it out. They came out, they real aggressive with us. We just had to come back. Like, we really just not a first half team. We come out being sluggish and all that, but second half we just made plays and got the win.
Question in the front.
Jarvis, it looked like in the second half there was more of a concerted effort on your part to drive to the basket. It looked like they were having a hard time staying in front of you. Is that something you were concentrated on?
Not really. I was just trying to make plays for my team. Coaches told me just stop driving on the ball with my head down and, just man up and make a play. So that's basically what I'm trying to do.
Is there another hand on the front here? Go ahead.
Marshall, did you notice a change in Fred Thomas's demeanor as the game went on? Could you tell he was getting tired? Were you getting more open at that point?
Yeah, definitely could tell that. I know that's pretty much how it is. A lot of games, at the beginning of games, teams are like real anxious to guard me, and so, running around. But one thing I got on them is I just never stop running. So, or shooting. So.
19 threes, is that an SEC record?
Can't be.
Is it?
Yeah, it can't be.
I think it is in attempts.
Yeah, no.
I had 18 last year.
And on 19 attempts, that's a record. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess for both of you guys have been obviously struggling with your shot the last few weeks, and finally you get some of them start dropping in the second half. Was it just a sense of relief for some of those shots to start falling for you guys, and kind of I guess you're never short on confidence, Marshall, but I guess just kind of instill some of that confidence back.
Jarvis, you want to take that one first?
We just gotta just keep playing. We're not gonna make every shot. We the leaders on the team, so our confidence got to stay up. We got to make plays, either it's on offense or defense. So that's basically all we got to do.
Same for Marshall.
Yeah, it would be nice if we could make some more instead of like clutch situations. But something kicks into gear, and I know in Jarvis' mind and in my mind, when there's about 10 minutes left to go in the second half, for some reason it's like our sense of urgency goes up a lot more, and the focus becomes more effective and whatnot. And so, I don't know.
Got time for one more question for either student athlete. Any final question? All right, we'll excuse you. You can return to the locker room.